Health authorities in the U.S. are monitoring at least a dozen people who came into contact with a patient diagnosed with Ebola in Dallas. The group includes 5 children who have been ordered to stay at home. They attended school earlier this week, but school officials emphasized that they haven't shown any symptoms of Ebola and are not a threat to their peers. Health officials said that none of those suspected of coming into contact with the patient, Thomas Eric Duncan, have exhibited symptoms of Ebola. A spokesman for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said this group is likely to grow in size, as officials try to find every person who might have come into contact with the patient. Mr. Duncan arrived in Dallas, Texas from Liberia on September 20th. Health officials did not immediately suspect Ebola after Mr. Duncan presented himself to the emergency department at Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital. 2 days later, he returned by ambulance and was admitted into an isolation unit. Hospital officials are facing questions about why they let Mr. Duncan leave their emergency department on his first visit. He had complained of fever and told a nurse that he had recently come from West Africa. 2 alarm bells for the Ebola virus, which has killed more than 3,000 people in the region this year. Hospital officials said that the information obtained by the nurse was regretfully not fully communicated to the entire clinical team who cared for the patient during his first visit.